This is the family today.
Some youngsters in here, like you said. Yeah.
This is September 2016 and we've come to Chickerell near Weymouth to visit the fantastic Ponderosa UK Stud. Good morning Tony and Mary.
Good morning, Keith.
Thank you very much for letting me come and see the stud again today. It's always a great pleasure coming here.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, but when did the stud start up?
This stud itself was, what, 8 years ago, this particular building?
Yes, but we started originally in the late 70s with quarantine,
Yeah.
which then led on into becoming the Ponderosa in 1984. And we built the ultra-modern pigeon lofts at the old address in 1989, and then progressed to where we are today in this particular building in 2009.
Yeah, it's a wonderful facility you got here. Even right down to a room for wedding receptions. It's absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely, yes.
So, how many families of pigeons do you keep here?
Well, there's about 20 odd families of pigeons here.
Yeah. Success from your stock's been incredible over the years, isn't it?
Well, all over the world in actual fact. We were the first selected by Australia to import livestock birds to them since after the Second World War. So yeah, we done quite well all over the world.
Yeah.
Three, 1, 4, 5, 3, 6.
Fanciers from all over the world have had terrific success with your stock, haven't they, Tony?
Yes, they have. Priest Brothers down in Wales, they've done well, haven't they? Particularly well in the UK.
Charlie Riley.
Charlie
the
Riley.
Clacks,
First
Tony
National.
Swain.
Yeah.
Tony Swain, First National. The Herman Coisters from here have bred 2 nationals in Belgium, 2 national winners, as well as the Middle East and the 1 point loft races in Kuwait, Qatar.
Omar and his brother. They had terrific success, haven't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So what actually are the families you got here then? You got a lot of the Jansen pigeons?
Well, the basic sprint middle distance family started with the Johnsons, and then you got the Clacks, and then you've got the Herman Coisters, and you got other strains that's basically all related to those strains. And then when you come to the long distance, you got your Van Wanroys, the Eykamp Mullers, your Van der Wiegans, your Stickerbucks. They've all bred national winners from birds that we've sold. They've gone on to breed many national winners, haven't they? Yeah.
You're smashing in, Tony. What's this one?
It's an Ad-Shallarkin hen. It's the dam of Tony Swain's yearling national winner.
Yeah. What family is she?
Ad-Shallarkin.
Yeah. Is he a prominent fancier in Belgium, is he?
Oh, he's a very prominent fancier, yes.
In fact, you've done a lot of winners through that line here, haven't you?
We've had a lot of winners through the family that we got, yes.
Yeah. First class hen, mate.
It's a very nice bird. Very nice.
What's in the same family? Yeah. Oh, that's all right. And then further down the bottom, this is the family today.
This is seen inside one of the breeding sections. They're nice and roomy, got lovely nest boxes, and they go for a hole in the floor out into the outside aviaries so they can get into the weather. First class accommodation. And these are the nice spacious flights on the back of the breeding pens. The birds have got plenty of room out here to get into the weather and take a bath. The stud has thousands of visitors every year, and this is a wonderful little cafeteria where you can get a cup of tea and something to eat. This is the VIP room at the stud. This is specially set aside for pigeon meetings or business meetings or just for the visitor to sit in. This is the stud's pigeon shop. They sell all the accessories for the pigeons and also a good range of corns. The stud has a full range of facilities, and this is a special hall set aside for pigeon shows, pigeon meetings and even wedding receptions. When do you pair the pigeons up then, Tony?
In the beginning of December.
Yeah, that's for early babies.
That's for the early babies, for the customers that want them.
Yeah. So how many pairs have you got?
About 750 pairs.
Yeah. So say, how about the cleaning out? You've got grilled floors in every section.
I got grill floors in every section, and underneath the grill floors, stopbird wise, is conveyor belts.
Yeah.
Switch on automatically, do the job for you basically.
Yeah, it's quite a big job looking after the birds.
Oh, it is a big job, yes.
How about feeding? What do you feed?
Feed, well, I've had my own mix made up over the years.
Yeah.
On the breeder mix, it's for me, it's always been a tick bean based.
Yeah.
To me, that's like you and I eating steak.
Yeah.
Puts the body on the birds. Very nice.
Nice breeding mix.
It is a good breeding mix, and a lot of people, now that we've been doing it for all these years, yes, they're into it themselves.
Yeah. The aviaries have got nice big aviaries outside for the stock birds. That's with barbs and all that.
Yeah, you got. They need it. They need air. I mean, once you make them up and one's sitting and one's walking around, it needs to get into the aviaries, relax, have a bath.
Yeah.
And just take it easy.
Yeah. This is a super stock cock. What's this one, Mary?
This is the Ad Sharlacken again. What bred Tony's Massac yearling Derby winner.
Yeah, absolutely terrific. So, got any idea of the bloodlines?
It's on the Nice Eye line.
Beautiful pigeon, mate. Beautiful.
In the moat, that's the problem.
Yeah, it's not the right time to look at the pigeons, Mary.
Not really, no. Not the best time.
No.
They are. These in here. Some young birds in here. Look, you see them? Yeah. Yeah. Ask Tony for some money.
It's another super stock cock. Mary, what's this one?
This is the Herman Coister family, from the original when Hermans and Coisters had their dispersal cell. So he's Euro Boy.
Yeah.
That's a son of the original Euro.
Fantastic looking pigeon.
Bred winners all over the world.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, you two, thank you very much for coming round today. And I'm a bit of a pain in the backside, but we got it done. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, and it's always very nice to see you, Keith.
Thank you very much, Mary.
You're welcome.
How long's it been now?
40 plus years.
Got to be, innit?
Long time.
Yeah. Number one.
Yeah.
We've come 100 miles from London to Weymouth to visit the world famous Ponderosa Pigeon Stud. The place is beautifully set out. You can buy youngsters and top class stock birds here. There's a pigeon shop, you can buy corn and accessories. There's a really nice cafeteria. These aviaries are the main holding pens for older stock birds for sale. And I must say they certainly look well. The stud's open all year round. The fanciers come from all over the world and visit. In fact, Tony was telling me that yesterday they had visitors from Germany. The 22 families of pigeons housed here are kept in individual breeding pens. and the fanciers view the different families from this corridor. This is Tony Hayne, manager of the Ponderosa Stud here at Weymouth. Thanks very much for letting us come and see the birds today, Tony. What's the main families kept here?
Well, you've got 22 families housed here. The main lines would be the Jansons. There's about 108 pairs of the Jansons. Then you've got your Jansen-based families, your Muirlemans, your Linsons, your Clacks, and so on and so on.
Yeah.
But the Jansons are the most popular.
Yeah. The main stud is in Holland, isn't it?
Yeah, the main stud's in Holland, where we got about 5,000 breeding pairs, but of course they've built up now over the last 25-30 years to the position they're in now.
Yeah. We've
been established here. We were first involved with the eye camps in the early 80s. This complex was actually built in 86. It's still growing. There's a new building going up at the back now, another 112-foot section. So yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
That's not only to cope for the UK market, we export a lot. Last year we exported to 14 countries.
Yeah.
I can't speak 14 languages, but the money is the main language, they all speak money.
Yeah. How many pigeons is there at Weymouth here?
There's about 400 pairs of stopbirds,
yeah.
and at any one time, particularly in the middle of the season, you're probably carrying about 3,000 birds.
Yeah.
So there's a good selection, 500, 600, 700 birds for people to come and select from.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good day out here, I really enjoy it. It's the third time I've been here. When do you actually pair them up, Tony?
December the 17th is the normal time.
Yeah.
The customers are looking for their first round youngsters second week in February.
Yeah.
So that's about the time we made it down. This is a son of the famous 05. It's one of our top stock birds. He's actually mated to a full sister of the Wonderboy 05, which is the same bloodlines. They're producers of many, many big winners, this particular pair.
The Jansen pigeons, yeah?
Pure Jansons, yeah. The Jansons of our dot lines. And of course this is the uncle. This 05 line is the uncle to your James Bond line, which in our opinion is the most famous Jansen in the world today.
How much will a youngster cost you off this cotton?
From this particular copper with that hen, £400. But that way you've got double grandchild of the champion pigeons then, which is a good investment, very, very good investment for the future.
The pigeons certainly look very happy in here, Tony. They're lovely and clean.
Well, you got the best environment that we can think of. You got the grilled floors. Obviously, all the droppings go through there, so always clean and no threat of disease. You've got the nest box set up where they've got grilled bottoms, and underneath you've got the conveyor belts to whip all the droppings away there. So they've got every chance of staying clean and healthy.
We're outside now, and every section has its own individual flight where the birds can get outside and get fresh air and sunshine.
This is a daughter of the famous Wonderboy 05. It's a top stock hen. It's mated to a full brother to James Bond. Again, they've been producing really, really first class youngsters to go back into your stock.
She's a class looking pigeon, this one.
Oh, she's class. The first two youngsters I bred from her, they were just coming out of the nest. I had a fancier arrive from Egypt. He didn't even ask what they were from. He bought them straight away.
Yeah, fantastic pigeon. How much a youngster out of her, Tony?
They're £400 each. Well, the stud is open from 9 to 4. You really never know who's going to walk round the corner from what part of this country or what part of the world. Today we got two visitors here. This is Mr. Byrne from London and Mr. Bernard Jordan from Oxford.
Yeah,
Comes down regular to annoy me and give me advice and keeps me going. Don't you?
These are the main holding pens for all the pigeons for export, and they're sent all over the world. Well, thanks very much for letting us come here today, Tony. Look at the pigeons. It's been a great pleasure again.